Happy hump day, guys. Almost to the weekend. It always feels good. Everything today is timed. You're going to start with everything. We're focusing on the back today. So you're going to start with 2 exercises, and it's 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, but there's no transition time. So you'll go from one to the other. The first one's going to be those dead bugs, except we're going to do them a little differently today. You're not going to have to feel so coordinated. I just have light weights right now for ease, just because I didn't want to bring in all my weights, but you can go a little heavier when you're holding these weights, but modification is going a little lighter if you're struggling. Again, as I've always said, when you're doing this, you really want to pull that stomach to your spine. That brings your hips forward and your pelvis down. So you're going to start with those legs in that 90-degree angle. You're going to have those arms up by your chest, right over your chest. And then you're going to lower your leg all the way down and then bring it back, and you alternate. Okay? So you're going to straighten that leg first before you bring it down, and then bring it back up. So you don't want to just go down like this. So straighten and then bring down. All right, 30 seconds of that. Then you're going to immediately turn around and give me those Supermans. Remember what I always say with those. Arms nice and straight, legs nice and straight. And alternate, staying as centered as you can for this exercise. All right, those 2 exercises, again, it's 30 seconds on, and then 15-second break after you do those 2 exercises. After that, you're going to do those arm circles. For this, you want to go light. This is going to be a 10-minute AMRAP. If you find it gets too heavy and you're at the lightest weight, you can go, for this, you can just do body weight. All right, so those arm circles, you're going to bring them up overhead and back down in front. Okay? They go in front of your face, but your arms are aligned with your ears. You're going to brace that stomach again. Up and back down. All right, you're going to do 6 of those. After you do that, you're going to take your weights, nice flat back, okay, and you're going to do those rapid rows. Make sure you keep that stomach nice and tight and that back nice and flat. And those elbows in. Then you're going to do good mornings. We're going to do these a little different than we have before. Might feel a little uncomfortable, but you're going to take your kettlebell and you're going to put it behind your head, keeping those elbows in. All right? And this way, this really guarantees that back is nice and straight. Again, you're going to push that butt back, those hips back, and down to the ground, facing the ground, parallel to the ground. Knees are slightly bent, but you're not bending them. All the way down and back up. Again, keeping those elbows in. And then you're going to do a plank with straight legs. And that's going to be 8 per side. Make sure that those shoulders are over your wrist, and you're just going to alternate for 8 per side. All right. So again, that's 6 arm circles, 8 rapid rows, 10 good mornings, and 8 plank with straight leg lifts. After that, you're going to do hip extensions with a band. You're going to take that band and you're going to put it high up around your hip or around your thighs. Okay? You're going to take a weight, put it where it feels comfortable. I'm using a kettlebell. You can use a kettlebell or weight. You're going to keep those legs apart to add that tension. All right? You're going to keep that weight, add a little extra weight, and you're going to do it 3 count and then a 3 count hold. So it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to hold for 3 seconds. And then come back down. 1, 2, 3, and hold. All right, you're going to do that 30 seconds, then you'll take a 15-second break, and you're going to do 4 rounds. Then you're gonna go into your next AMRAP. That one's gonna be an 8-minute AMRAP. And you're gonna do those suitcase reverse lunges. So you can take a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I'm gonna move this. And with that suitcase reverse lunge, you will do a leg lift with it, okay? So the leg that is not moving is the leg where you hold that weight. So, suitcase, reverse lunge, leg lift, bring that foot back. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Reverse lunge, leg lift, bring back. Make sure when you're lifting that leg, it's nice and straight, okay? So you're gonna give me 6 per side of that. Then you're gonna give me those skull crushers. If you're using a dumbbell, you're gonna hold both ends of the dumbbell. If you're using a weight, or a kettlebell, you're gonna grab it, put it in that goblet position. Remember, the only thing that's moving on this is that elbow joint. Just bring it down and back up. Okay. You're gonna give me 10 of those. Last but not least, you're gonna give me 10 reverse flies. Again, you wanna make sure you have a nice flat back, hinge at the hips, and lift. Those arms should be going straight out from your shoulders. You don't want them going back, okay? Straight out. Bring them together at the bottom. Again, make sure you're pulling your stomach to your spine. Last but not least, your finisher is going to be side planks. When you're doing this, you're only gonna do 2 on each side, all right? You're gonna hold for 30 seconds. There's no transition time. And what I mentioned before is that if you start on one side for the first 2 holds, start on the one you finished with last. Just if that makes sense, just so that you're giving each side equal amount of time. Because when you transition, you don't have as much time. So you're not using as much time. So again, different ways. You can be here with your arm down, arm straight up. If you need to hold it here. Most important thing is this is all aligned. Other option is straight here.